Weather forecast in America for October 14th, 2025. Hey there, sweet friends, and happy Monday! Welcome back to our cozy little corner of the internet, Sunny Storm Scoop. I'm your host, and I'm so glad you've joined me for your weather forecast. We are kicking off the work week with a massive tri-coast storm warning. The coastal storm is now at its peak up the East Coast. California is bracing for a powerful Pacific system, and the southwest flood risk refuses to let up. It's a hugely active U.S. weather live situation, demanding maximum attention this week. You absolutely need to stick around until the very end because I have a crucial, surprising detail about the cold air. A major weather alert that reveals which region will see a sudden, dangerous temperature swing of 40 degrees or more. You won't want to miss that final intense detail. Now, let's dive into your update for October 14th through October 16th, 2025. Let's begin with a big picture look across the entire country. If you take a peek at the WeatherRadar, you'll see a dramatic split. On the East Coast, the strong low off the Carolinas is causing major issues, bringing high surf and coastal flooding. Out west, the weather is chaotic. An entrenched upper trough is fueling a multi-day flash flood threat across the southwest, while simultaneously pushing a powerful Pacific system down the coast, bringing heavy rain to California's lower elevations and major snow to the mountains. The central U.S., meanwhile, is experiencing a stark temperature contrast between summer heat and early winter cold. This dynamic pattern is the source of all our major weather alert and storm warning messages. Let's take a closer look at what this means for you, region by region. First, the East Coast faces peak impact. The strong low off the Carolinas continues to bring significant impacts up much of the East Coast today and into tomorrow. Heavy rainfall continues along the coast of the Carolinas with a slight risk of excessive rainfall, that's level 2 out of 4, in effect for scattered instances of flash flooding. The greatest risk is along the mid-Atlantic coast, where the combination of strong onshore winds, high surf, and strong astronomical tides are leading to major coastal flooding. High surf will generate strong, dangerous rip currents along most East Coast beaches. Second, the Southwest remains soaked. Remnant tropical moisture from Raymond lingers, helping to contribute to locally heavy downpours and the potential for multiple inches of rainfall. A slight risk of excessive rainfall is in effect for portions of central and southern Arizona and southwestern New Mexico today and tomorrow. Storm coverage and the risk for heavy rainfall should begin trending downward by Wednesday, but please stay vigilant. Third, the West Coast is getting hit hard. Additional upper energy is diving southward, bringing a Pacific frontal system down the coast the next couple of days. Moderate to locally heavy rainfall is possible for the Pacific Northwest today and into northern and central California tomorrow and southern California on Wednesday. Upslope areas along the coastal ranges and Sierra Nevada could see some isolated instances of flash flooding. For higher elevations, heavy snow continues today for the Cascades and moves into the Sierra Nevada tomorrow and Wednesday, where up to 2 feet of snow will be possible. Fourth, the central U.S. is a zone of weather war. There will be a stark contrast in temperatures across the central U.S. Areas ahead of the wavering front will remain well above average, with highs into the 70s and 80s, and even some 90s. Meanwhile, a cold front to the north brings much colder temperatures in the 40s and 50s. Widespread frost and freeze-related advisories are in effect for much of the northern plains today, as temperatures will fall into the 30s this morning. Now, for the most critical set of weather alert messages to start your week. The highest storm warning is the major coastal flooding risk along the mid-Atlantic coast, where flooded roads and inundated structures are possible. Damaging wind gusts remain possible along the coastal mid-Atlantic and southern New England. The flash flood threat continues in the southwest, with a slight risk for Arizona and New Mexico. A new flash flood threat is now active for California. A slight risk of excessive rainfall is in effect for Tuesday for burn scars along the transverse ranges in Southern California. We have a few gentle tips to help you navigate this dramatic week. If you are on the East Coast near the water, please consider postponing non-essential travel. In California, if you are heading into the mountains, prepare for heavy snow and dangerous driving conditions. And in the plains, make sure your sensitive outdoor plants are protected from the sudden freeze. As we wrap up our sweet weather forecast for the busy week ahead, remember that staying informed saves lives. Now, for the crucial weather alert detail I promised you at the start of this video. The region that will see a sudden, dangerous temperature swing of 40 degrees or more. That temperature flip will happen in the central U.S. plains, where areas ahead of the front will have highs in the 90s, but just a few hundred miles north, temperatures are in the 40s and 50s, dropping into the 30s overnight. This dramatic difference is our most critical storm warning for the day. Thank you, sweet souls, for letting me be a small part of your day. If this weather forecast helped you prepare for the busy week ahead, please tap that like button, subscribe to Sunny Storm Scoop, and ring the bell so you don't miss our next gentle report. Share your feelings about the extreme temperature contrast below. I'd love to hear from you. Stay safe and let the days wrap you in happiness. Catch you next time.